Hello, my name is Anne and today we're going to be taking a look at how to use Adobe Spark Video. So there are two ways to use Adobe Spark, and if you are using an iPad, there is an app which looks like this and you can go through that way. Or if you haven't got an iPad, you can use your hub. So that's what we're going to have a little look at now. Now, I've already signed into my hub account and this is the first page that I get to. So if we do a little scrolling and we go over to the left, you can see that there it says Adobe Spark. So if we just go into Adobe Spark, just now giving us some choices. And on Hub, if you go in this way, it's called Slideshow. So you can see here you've got some choices. And we're going to be looking at Slideshow. Now remember, if you're using an iPad, it's called Adobe Spark Video. But through Hub, it's called Slideshow. So the first thing we need to decide on is what we're going to make our presentation or our video about. Now, I'm going to make mine about winter because it probably is my favourite season. And as you can see now, we have some choices to make. We can have a little look at these templates. But the one I like to use, I like to start from scratch. So, can you see this orange bar down the bottom? Start from scratch. So give that a little tap and just wait for it to load up. So as you can see, we've got the blue photo frame on our screen, and this means that we can add some different things to our presentation. We can add a video, we can add some text, a photograph or an icon. We're going to choose, first of all, we're going to add a photograph. Now as you can see, you've got some choices here. You can upload a photo that's on your device. You can take a photo if you're using an iPad. But we're going to have a look at this Find Free Photos. So we'll click on to Find Free Photos. And it's asking what your presentation is about. So we're going to type in winter because we've decided that that's what we're making our story or presentation about. And can you see it's got some beautiful photographs that show all different winter scenes. And we can have a little look through and choose our favourite. So that's my favourite at the start. That's gone into our photo frame, and now we can add text or we can add an icon to that. We're going to add some text because this is the first slide of my presentation, so I want you to know that it's called winter, and I want you to know that I have actually created this presentation. So there's my name. So to add another slide, you can see that we tap onto the Add button down in the bottom left, and here again we've got our choices back up on the screen. Now if we look up to Layout, we can see that we can change the layout of our presentation. So I think this time we'll go for the caption. Tap onto the plus button in the middle again and onto photographs, and we can see we've got our lovely winter photographs back there, so we can choose another one. There you go, pop that in, and then I'm going to add some more text. So can you see how it's building up now? Winter brings snowy days, full stop. Lovely. So we can keep adding slides to our presentation, and we can also add audio. We can add our own voice. Now to do this, we just tap onto the orange microphone at the bottom, and we can record our own voice, which will go into the presentation. Now, if you're not happy with your own voice, and always give it a test by pressing the play button there. If you're not happy with your voice, with the audio you've put in, you can just simply press over and re-record. So just hold down that microphone again and re-record your voice. So we're going to add another slide, and this time we're going for split screen. Let's see, we can add a photograph there. There's our winter photographs come back up onto the screen. So just choose whichever one you want. And then this time I think we'll add some text on the right hand side. Tap onto text, up comes your keyboard again, and you can start typing in your text. Jack Frost comes out to play. Full stop. So you can see we have got another picture and some more text. Now you can see how the presentation is building up at the bottom. And if you go up to the top, you can see that you can change the actual theme for your presentation. So you can have a little play around with these and whichever one you want to choose. So I think I'll have a look at the sage and choose a different colour. And now if we look at the bottom, we can see that our text has changed and that the colour of our presentation has changed to fit in with the one that we've chosen. If I chose Mega, then again you can see how that can change the text again. So have a little play around with those and choose your favourite, and of course one that fits in with the theme of your presentation. Okay, let's have a look at some of the other things we can do. We could resize our slides if we wanted to. We could turn them into square slides, but I'm quite happy with the wide screen, so we're just going to stick to the wide screen slides here. And again, we can see how they're all building up along the bottom. So it's really useful to see how your presentation is building up, so you can see the slides at the bottom of the screen. Because if you tap onto the three dots on each of the slides, you've got some choices here. You could duplicate the slides, for example. Just tap onto the duplicate and you can see then that you've got the same slide. Well, you don't need to have the same slide, so you could also delete. Again, three dots and press onto the delete button. So that gives you a good visual of your slides, your presentation slides in the bottom. Now the last thing we're going to look at is the music. So you can add the music that they've already put into Adobe, and make sure that the music button is on. And can you see the slider there? Then you can control how loud or how quiet the music will be through your presentation. And it's always useful to choose the volume, because if you find you've got lots of audio in there, you won't want music blaring out. You need to turn your music down. And again, this is something you can have a play with. You can have a little look and choose whichever song you like best to go in with your presentation. So just a few last finishing touches. If you wanted to have a little look at how the whole presentation looked, go at the top to preview and you can play it through there just to see if you're happy with it before you actually finally come to save it or download it. So once again, at the top, our options are to download or to share. So if we tap on to download, we can prepare the video for your download. And then if we tap on to share, we need to publish. And it comes up with a link which you can either copy or you can put directly into your Google Classroom. As you see the options just along the bottom there. And there you have your finished Spark, Adobe Spark video. So I really hope you enjoy playing around with this. It's great fun and it also makes really professional looking presentations. So there we go. Have fun. Bye everyone.